Hey, you want to see something funny? Speaking of imitating, I have to show you this because it's fun, and I think you'll enjoy it. Some of you know, most of you know, I'm a big Star Trek fan, but I'm also a big Star Wars fan. Star Wars fans in here? Okay. Well, ever since I was a little boy, I always thought I did such an amazing Yoda impression. And so one day I was at home, bored, clearly, and I thought, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a scene from The Empire Strikes Back, and I'm gonna rip Yoda's voice out of it, and then I'm gonna take it to the Inventions, and I'm gonna dub his voice live into the scene. So I'm gonna do that for you guys. It'll be fun, and if I mess up, it'll even be funnier. So like if I forget the words, you're gonna be like, he's stupid. You blew it. So you guys, yeah, Empire Strikes Back, and if you'll help me with the balance between the track and this mic, okay? I may not even remember what Yoda says. Let's see.
I'm sure it's delicious. I just don't understand why we can't see Yoda now.
Patience, for the Jedi it is time to eat as well.
More track. More track.
Good food. I cook. Good. Good food.
How far away is Yoda? Will it take us long to get there?
Not far. You're not far. Patience, soon you will be with him. I'm wondering, why you wish to
Because of my father again.
Oh, father. Powerful Jedi was he. Powerful Jedi.
Come on. How could you know my father? You don't even know who I am. No, I don't even know what I'm doing here. We're wasting our time.
I cannot teach him. The boy has no patience.
You will learn patience.
Much anger in him, like his father.
Was I any different when you taught me?
He's not ready.
Yoda. I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
Ready? What know you of ready? For 900 years have I trained Jedi. My own counsel will I keep on who is to be trained. A Jedi must have the deepest commitment, the most serious mind. This time, a long time have I watched. All his life has he looked away to the future, to the horizon, never his mind on where he was, what he was doing. Excitement, adventure. A Jedi craves not these things. You are reckless.
So was I, if you remember.
He's too old. Yes, he's too old to begin the training.
But I've learned so much.
Will he finish what he begins?
I won't fail you. I'm not afraid.
You will be. You will be. Oh, I was early with the last line.
That's what happens when you can't see the screen. He's there somewhere. I can't see him. Yes. Oh my gosh, thank you for saying that. I'm honored. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Oh, well, you can't trust anything Abercorn says. Thank you. I will tell you the truth. She asked about the tribute video, little tribute video wars that are going on right now. They're not really wars. And by the way, I tease Habercorn. I love him. We are best buddies, and I love him like a little brother. And we have a great time together. So don't anybody go out of here with a mistaken impression. Vic and Todd hate each other. Vic hates Todd. No, we love each other. We're good friends. Let me tell you about the tribute story. I was working on a Star Trek production in upstate New York last year. And Todd Habercorn was I was directing, and I asked Todd to come up and be my assistant director. So he came up, and we were sharing a hotel room. It was one of those little dinky little cottages in upstate New York, and there was these two beds, and I'm sitting on my bed, he's on his bed, we've got our laptops out, and we're emailing and stuff. And I looked at him and I said, you know what? I'm gonna make a tribute video for you. And he was like, thank you. So I made this video, and it was nothing. I was sitting on the bed, I open up Final Cut Pro, I make a black screen, and I put up white letters on a black screen that says Todd Habercorn. That's it. Only I put this music. Dum, dum, boom, 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 boom. It's real dramatic music, right? So it's just like, his name fades up, and then there's this dramatic music. So Todd's like, you know, I'm gonna make one for you. So he makes one. And in his, he pulled still pictures off the internet of me and like made some little montage and did kind of the same thing, only he used pictures. Okay, so I used just text. He ramps it up and uses pictures. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna make one too then. So I made another one, and I used pictures of Todd. And it was like mine was really dumb. It was like a close-up of his eye, and then a close-up of his hand, and then a close-up of his mouth, and it was all black and white and all creative, you know what I mean, and artsy. And up on the screen, you would see close-ups of his different features of his face, and the title would say, "It's here. It's now. It's everything you want. Habercorn." And so then he made a retaliation video, and this time he got some voice actors in Dallas to be in it. So now what's he doing? He's ramping it up. Now he's got real people on screen. He shot original video to make the next one. And I'm like, okay, I see how it is. I see what's going on here. So then I made what you guys saw last night, the Todd Habercorn action figure commercial. And I think it's unbeatable. That's just me. I think it's unbeatable. I don't know if you noticed last night. How many of you saw it last night? I don't know if you noticed, but did you see Michael Dorn in it? That was Worf from Star Trek. And how many of you remember the old Battlestar Galactica series? That was Richard Hatch, sitting there playing with the Todd Habercorn doll, who played Apollo in the original series. So not only did I have like celebrities in my commercial, and I had this action figure, and all kinds of different things, and I even made up like the jingle, the original jingle music that was in it. So I was thinking there's no way he can beat, he might as well just lay down right now, because he's dead, and he can't beat this. What does the little punk do? He makes a video called CSI Mignogna, where he basically does a parody of a CSI episode where he's the detective and he's trying to solve the murder of me. And he put a lot of work into this. It looks great. I mean, he did a good job with it. And so now the ball is back in my court, as they say. And I have an idea above all ideas. It's gonna be so good. Oh, I'm gonna win. Yes. Does it what? Does it involve cake? No, but now that you say that, perhaps it should. Of course, the cake is a lie. And so I'm working on this right now. My next answer to the tribute video is in the works right now, and you guys keep an eye open for it. If you've not seen them, they're all on YouTube, so go check them out. They're fun. Yes. He says, which do you think, Ed, Ikuku, or Yoshimori? Who do you think would win in a fight?
Alchemist win.
You know what I want to know? Why do people always want my characters to fight? Why are they always fighting? Violence. I know, right? Okay, my answer would be, I think Ed would win. But I do think that Yoshimori, would give him a little run for his money. I do think that. Because, at the end there with his Zekai and stuff, he was getting some serious skills. But I think Ed's just got a little too much alchemy talent, you know what I mean? Poor Ikuku, all he can do is swing his Bankai around. He's like, that's all he can do. And of course, Yoshimori would be like, cats! Boom, he's in a box. So Ikuku's out. He's out of the game. Yes? Italy. I don't mind saying that because it's Capricorn. We tease a lot, but yeah. I'm Italian, of course, and when I found out, when I saw some of the show, I'm like, oh my gosh, Italy's voice sounds familiar. Well, you know who voiced Italy in the original Japanese? This guy Daisuke, somebody I don't remember his last name, but he played Phi in Tsubasa. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, it's my guy! This is my guy! We auditioned for a lot of different characters, and you know what? He's doing a great job with Italy. I'm just happy to be a part of it. And Greece is a lot of fun. Greece and his weirdness with Japan and cats and all of it. But it's a lot of fun. I'm glad to be a part of it.